anymore. They just lost to A&M, but we can't include A&M, but exclude Florida. All right, so I have returned to the game, and I felt like last game truly needed its own separate video. I'm not going to include it in the playoff finale because there would be too much happening. So it got its own video. It's going to be in the game with Purdue. So Purdue and the Michigan game is going to be its own video because I think the video itself is going to speak for itself. I truly have never played anything like that before, ever. So, moving on, we reached the Big Ten championship game. And in terms of the playoff rankings, after Michigan tried everything in the book to make sure I lost and failed, Texas A&M plays number 10 Georgia. A&M is not getting in as a 10-3 champ. That's too many losses. Oregon, if they beat UCLA, they are in for sure. Clemson, if they beat Georgia Tech, they are in. If Georgia Tech wins, they are in. Clemson, if you lose, you're out. Florida is 10-2. They don't have an extra game to play. But if they made it to the SEC championship game and not Georgia, then they would be the ones to be in the playoff, but they're not. And so, really, it's us, Oregon, and maybe Clemson or Georgia. And then probably, actually, I don't know. I think if Georgia wins, it'll make things a lot easier for us because we can't put a 10-3 Texas A&M team. That's way too many losses. We're going to have to figure that out. Hopefully, things clear up. But maybe our defense is going to play normal this time and not get completely cheated and overwritten like last game. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So play Michigan State. They're 8-4. We're favored. Our defense is still number one. And yeah, our offense better be 30 points per game after we put up literally 70 points in a game, which is the most I've ever scored in NCAA 14 in a Dynasty episode. I scored more in NCAA 13. Scored like 100 in a Dynasty, but never gotten that. I didn't even score this much with the Oregon Dynasty season 1, and we were putting up almost basically 51 every game. We never hit 70. This offense, which I have hated, has struggled to put up 30. And yet one time when in a scripted game, we put up 70. Just like the absurdity of this game and the dichotomies never truly ceases to amaze me. Michigan State gets 31 in the game. If our defense plays normal like we usually do, they won't get anywhere near that. So because of that game last week against Michigan, we fell from first in total points allowed on defense to 9th. We fell 8 whole spots. Maybe we reclaim our spot this game and secure our 3rd Big Ten championship game in a row, making it to Lucas Oil Stadium for the 3rd time in 3 years. We're going to kick, and maybe again our defense plays normal and respects my usual skill and not override me like it did last episode. Hopefully, again, fingers are truly crossed. We're going to punt. Or not punt, kick it off first. And so apparently the potential to score 70 is in this offense that we got. I didn't even know it. JT Barrett played the game of his career, his life, and so did Bobby Howard. There we go. There's a defense that I know. Riley Below getting 0. Cam Will on the tackle. Again, my defense was just cones last week. They truly felt lifeless. Like they just got their soul sucked out of them. They're just getting toyed with and puppeteered by the CPU. So hopefully we win this game and get ready for the playoffs, whoever we will face. And Texas A&M wins. They beat Georgia. And Clemson and Georgia Tech are playing. So Texas A&M at 10-3. I don't know. That's one too many losses. I really wanted Georgia to want to make it easier, but they didn't. And they're reviewing that. And ref, that is certainly a catch. What are we doing? You got both feet in bounds, ref. Good new wig. Not open. Bro. He can't just stand all day there in the pocket. Very basic offense that Michigan State is running right now. Should have read that sooner. The outside tackle run. I wonder which side. Yep, read that. And so did Cam Will. And Cam Will and Joey Bosa basically ineffective last week. That's how you know the game tried so hard. 3rd and 9. Hey, why you gotta intercept that? Our defense forces a stop. Something we didn't do at all last week. Kick is up and good. Come on, Oregon. I need you to win. If you lose, you make it even more complicated. I wanted Georgia to win to make it simpler. They lost. Now it's more complicated. Please win the game, Oregon. That's all you have to do. Still no special teams touchdown for this team. And out comes an offense that put up 35 every game and sometimes even less. Then all of a sudden they scored 70. JT Barrett had the best game of his life, and so did James Clark. So did Dylan Marshall, as they drops the pass there. But Bobby Howard had a career game. He had like 4 touchdowns.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Barrett. Elliott, who I checked the stats, is 6th in rushing yards or 5th. But he went off last playoffs in last year or a year ago.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Howard, why would you stop running? That's what I'm talking about. Why is the AI on my team literally retarded? The CPU keeps coming towards the ball. They don't just stop running. Marcus Ball all of our receivers had a great game last week. Ball, Clark, Howard. Ball caught. We went from 16 in scoring offense to 3rd in just 1 week.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Blocking at about 5. Elliott, touchdown, just runs over 2 people. Just straight up ran them over. This goes right through Michael Hill. Just right through. That's just so annoying how easy the CPU just decides to score. It's so annoying. In 2 plays. That's stupid. How is that an 87-yard run?
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Hey, check Mike 46! Check Mike 46! Man left, man left! Two down, two down! Hey, check Mike! Check, check! Alert center! Down! Back, back!
Bro, caught to Elliott.
That's a D on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on, Oregon, just win. A&M is not going to be in the playoffs as a 3-loss team. Right? Because that means Florida at 10-2 would be left out. We can't do that. We cannot do that. Clark with the grab. He has come on strong out of nowhere. Gonna take off with Barrett, and there's no way they're that fast.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Pull down, pull down. Hey, check Mike 46. Check Mike 46.
Right, and Georgia, I believe, is also 10-2. So we can't leave out 10-2 Georgia and Florida and include, or they're not 10-2 anymore. They just lost to A&M, but we can't include A&M, but exclude Florida. Okay, and I'm already getting mad. That's why I took a break from the game, because it gives me so much raised blood pressure. We should have hit Marshall instead. They were wide open.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10. First, pushing the backfield. Loss of 3 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Oh, I forgot. Howard stopped. If Howard just ran a streak, he would have had a touchdown, but I made him curl. What kind of punt is that? Oh, got him. Stop him.
Touchback.
Bro.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14.
We were going to have it open. We just rushed it. We rushed it. That was going to be an open throw. Apple intercepted.
That makes it 2nd and 10. Reception. Gain of 2 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Hold on!
Second and 10.
Can't believe how this game has turned out so far. Can't believe it.
Michigan State is lined up for the kickoff. Wilson deep to return.
Full ball hog 2 clock mode. Thomas, what a grab.
That makes it second and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, check Mike 46. Check Mike 46.
We've gifted Michigan points, 14 points.
27-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
We literally spotted them a free 14. Really, 3, because Riley Bullow just ran up the middle and got 80 yards right off the bat. We gave them points. They didn't even earn it.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Hell yeah. To the 1.
Blue 14! Blue 14!
The extra point attempt is good. The kickoff is down for a touchdown.
Right there. Our run defense has not been good since last week.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Two times, two times! Pull down, pull down! Mark 5, Mark 5!
Number 30 on the run. Gain of 18 yards. 1st down.
Man left, man left! Pull down, pull down! Mark 5, Mark 5, Mark 5! Let's go! Go, go, go!
Cheddar!
Number 11 with the touchdown. Called to be 22 yards. 1st down.
I was about to say, that better not have been caught.
Number 16 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
They shouldn't have 24 right now, and it's bothering me so much. We gifted them 21 points. Why do they keep calling screens for everything? Yes.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That brings up second and 1. Swings his down. Gain of 14 yards. First down.
He threw a pick on the same play because we didn't give it time to develop. Ball caught. We've only made Michigan State punt once, and we've only gotten 2 field goals. That's not enough stops on our defense to our standard. It's not.
That brings up second and goal.
And we're back out in front for the first time since 7-3. No, enough of you running around however you want to. Love it. And Tommy shuts the doors all over it. See, how did this basic offense put up 27? Well, they really put up 20. Let it go. Let it bounce.
That makes it second and 2.
You ain't going nowhere. Check.
57. Stop blocking nobody and block someone.
That makes it
Oh, I didn't see him there. Why was he right there? What has happened to our defense? I'm starting to get frustrated. And Oregon lost. What is going on? Oregon, you were supposed to win. This game should not be tied. Or we should not be trailing. Thomas wide open touchdown. Defense has regressed all of a sudden. We couldn't have regressed at a worse time in the year. We couldn't have regressed at a worse time in the year. I love how I couldn't animate.
Man left, man left.
Elliott's going to take over. He's got 136 and 3 touchdowns. And Marshall, I think it's really cool that you didn't block anyone there. You can't guard both. Bobby Howard, bruh. I'm glad we didn't score, though. Maybe these games are to awake our offense that's been asleep since we've kind of taken our foot off the gas so much because we rely so much on a strong defense. Maybe these games are to awake the offense in us. Elliott. We were going to have R1 wide open. We can't make it from 46. Thomas! Rico! Thomas! And a 50-50 ball in double coverage! On 4th and 16! Michael! Thomas! Future New Orleans Saints! Catch of the season! Wow, what a decent ball from Barrett. And Thomas. Touchdown. Michael Thomas, 4th and 16, double covered, 50-50 ball, brings it down. So it's us in the playoffs, and it's Clemson in the playoffs so far. The other two, I don't know. I still feel like we gave too much time to Michigan State. Michael Thomas on 4th and 16. And Michigan State, game on the line, when you have to have it, calls a screen. What are y'all doing? Of course, he goes all the way down the field. What are y'all doing? A tackle. 5 seconds. This is the final play of the game. This is when it comes down to Michigan State out of timeouts. Final play of the game. The game, I mean, this is just ridiculous how they've. That's not enough! 1 second left. That doesn't give them time. They're going to spike it with no time. Wow. They're for real gonna, and that's game. Not enough. And Michigan State loses. They put up way too many points. And we're a Big Ten champs for the 3rd year in a row. For whatever reason, we're doing the Gator chomp. This is the wrong school, guys. That's not play of the game. Play of the game is Michael Thomas catching it on a 50-50 ball, double covered on 4th and 16. That's play of the game. Again, what has happened to the defense? Part of it is my fault. I get it. We spotted Michigan State 21 free points off a fumble, a scoop and score, an interception, and we just have poor run defense that allowed a 2-play score. There, 22 for 28, 335 for touchdown, 2 picks, 78% completion percentage, 2 sacks, 166.5 QBR. At 147, 3 touchdowns. Barrett 54 and a touchdown. Dunn had a touchdown. Receiving, Thomas had 106. The senior, Michael Thomas. 106 and a touchdown. 46 for Marshall. 56 for Ball. 41 for Howard. 23 for Elliott. 44 for Wilson. 19 for Clark. The defense, I mean, there's not really to report. 2 tackles for loss for Williams. 3 for Hill. 1 for Perry. 1 for Burrows. 2 for Shutt. We're just like, what has happened? Where is the lockdown defense that showed up in the regular season? Cook had 17 21, just 132, 2 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks, 59%, 59 was his longest, 165.1 QBR. Full had 134, a touchdown. 36 for Kings Jr., 76 for Sims Jr., and a touchdown for Lang. So Ezekiel Elliott won the Heisman for the 2nd straight year in a row. That's 3 years in a row. Ohio State has won a Heisman. You know, Carlos Hyde, I believe, won it season 1. And Elliott has won it for the past 2 years. 1,696 yards rushing, 29 total touchdowns, 329 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns caught. The sophomore Elliott has won the Heisman. Elliott won the Maxwell. You currently have the max number of trophies. Do you want to swap this one for your oldest? Oh, wow. We've won so many trophies. Yeah, sure, I guess. Elliott won the Walter Camp. Guess we'll swap that one. Williams won the Chuck Burton Art. Cam Williams. That just goes to show you how often my players win awards in these Dynasty teams that I do. We're that good. Bosa won the Bronco Nagurski. Elliott, the Doak Walker. Elliott won 4 awards. Bourne, the Outland Trophy. Bourne, the Rivington Trophy. Bosa, the Rotary Lombardi. Williams, the Linebacker of the Year. Urban Meyer, Coach of the Year. We've maxed out on trophies. That was a lot of trophies I didn't really expect to get, but defense has regressed, and I don't like it. So we're not playing Texas A&M. That is absurd to play a 10-3 team in the playoffs. Welcome to the college football playoff selection show. For the first time for season 3, no season 3 for any team has had a playoff selection show because we've not gotten that far on a season 3 before. We've never done a season 3. It's the first time. And so we are the undisputed champions, the Big Ten, and we're undefeated. So we're number 1. Number 2 is not Texas A&M. We're not going to award Texas A&M SEC championship game and playoff spot if Florida is 10-2. If Florida would have gone, they would have probably won. So we're going to exclude A&M. We can't allow a 3-loss team and exclude a 2-loss SEC team. So it's not going to be A&M. It's going to instead be Clemson. They're ACC champs. They beat Georgia Tech. The 3 spot is going to be at K-State. They're the Big 12 champs by default. If they had a championship game, they would be champions. We're going to award that. So it's going to be Clemson and K-State in the playoffs. Clemson and K-State in the playoff semifinal. Now, in the 4th spot, who gets that 4th spot? Well, I believe it's going to be. Who is it going to be? It's either going to be Oregon or Georgia Tech. Oregon or Georgia Tech. And it's going to go to Georgia Tech. Yes, for the 2nd straight year in a row, we are going to open the playoffs against Georgia Tech again. They lost in the ACC championship game to Clemson. We're not going to penalize them for losing. It was a close game. They lost closer than Oregon lost. I wanted Oregon to win and make things simple. They didn't. Oregon lost by 14. Georgia Tech only lost by, 6 or 7 points. So, for the 2nd straight year in the playoffs, we're going to face, I believe, Georgia Tech. Yeah, Georgia Tech. There you have it. There is the playoffs. A&M not in it. We're playing against Georgia Tech again for the 2nd straight year in the playoffs. How fitting. I don't want to play Georgia Tech. They're a boring team, but our defense needs an easy game so we can rebound and rebound statistically and hold Georgia Tech to a low amount so we can go up in the rankings on defense again. But hey, we made the playoffs and we're undefeated. So we're going to go ahead and kick the ball. So we're going to play the winner of Clemson and K-State. This is the first time that a team that the game had in the base game, using the base ranking logic, this is the first time that they're not going to be chosen in the playoffs. Usually they are. Usually they're undefeated as a 2nd seed. But this time, Texas A&M was that team. They had too many losses, so they got left out. So I wonder how the game's engine is going to handle that. Guys, we're not going to let them option us to death. And Will, linebacker of the year. And I think he also won, maybe 2 more awards. Is in on the tackle. Nothing. Now Georgia Tech is in an obvious passing situation. Third and 12. They run a bench route. The CPU is so lame. So lame. Get off me! Bro, Georgia Tech is not a good offense! happened to our defense?
High five! High five! Tighten up, tighten up. Do it together.
Oh, no, they're going to lose more yards. Oh, he fumbled it! And of course, there they recover. Great goal line defense. That's the defense that I know. Joey Bosa, who won 3 awards as well, forced it out. And they go backwards. Wilson, is he finally going to get a kickoff return for a touchdown? I think he might. No! We still don't have a kickoff return for a touchdown all year. Still. Touchdown and 1 play. No, that was great user play there. Guys, we're just gonna go zone. We're gonna stop blitzing. We're going zone. We're going zone. They shouldn't be getting this many yards in the option. We're going zone. Bro, why was there nobody there? No game. Bro, how do they keep converting? That's twice. They've just had someone open.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Switch, switch,
I'm absolutely. This is why I don't want to play Georgia Tech. They just do the same repetitive thing over and over again. That should have been a loss or a picked off. Nope, he shouldn't be able to dance. He shouldn't be able to dance like that. No! Call a Oh, it's only third and goal? Okay, I thought that was an automatic first down. We're offside. Tackle! How is he still getting free? What? He should have been tackled! Bro, look at this! He should have been tackled! How did he just get through there untouched? If that is me, I'm getting tackled! He should have been stopped! I am tired of this game cheating! Tired of it! He should have been stopped! And the game conveniently didn't let me click on the Bosa either. Trey took me on to every other player but Bosa. Georgia Tech did the same play every drop. That was some BS. He just phased through that when I'm getting tackled.
Thomas, the intended receiver on the play. Fourth down.
Get out. Quick. Hey, check. Right.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. Second and 10.
No hold. Set. Check. Alert,
The pass falls is incomplete. Number 85, the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 12. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey. Hold him down. On the ball. Check. Mike
3rd and 7.
Switch.
Simmons with the reception. Gain of 10 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
Number 7 makes the tackle. No biggie. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Mike 5.
first down. Williams on the tackle. Call it a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
About to lose my voice over digital football. Digital virtual football. I'm gonna lose my voice over that.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Keep 15, keep 15. Run, run. Set, Oklahoma.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
My voice is literally hurting. Like I was already shouted enough in the Michigan game, shouted some last game, and I'm shouting again here in this game. Thomas again, another tough catch. We're going to wait to the very last minute. We have all 3 timeouts.
Check. Alert
Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets is lined up for the kickoff. Clock to time.
We're going to the clock. 2 the clock for as long as possible. Are we going to rematch against Clemson in the championship game? I think that's what's going to happen. I predicted we would possibly rematch with them in the playoffs, but not the championship game. I think we very well might play them again in the championship game. That's going to be a good one. And they're not going to cheat like Michigan. They leave Clark wide open. And Clark gets 20.
Second and 3. That's a loss of 8 yards. That brings us 3rd and 10.
Howard. 3,343 school record passing yards in a season. I don't know how Barrett has accomplished that. Why does nobody block at all on that play? I don't understand.
That brings us 2nd and 13.
Gotcha! Boy, were they fooled! Touchdown! Brilliant play design! Wow, did that fool them? Barrett can take off, and they completely forgot about that. Load up! User sack! Wow! Couldn't even get it off. Michael Hill's in the backfield. G-Tech's got a punch. Now we're going to run the ball down their throat. $6,000 offensive yards achieved for the third straight year. Was open. I don't know how they guard everybody so perfectly like that. But I'm not going to throw an interception. Threw too many last game. We'll get those fours up. We're in full control in the playoff semifinal in the final year of the Ohio State Dynasty until 2019. We will not see the Buckeyes again in 4 years. Until revamps. Thomas caught it! Touchdown! This man does not drop passes. He's caught like 3 heavily contested catches. Dangerous throw. Barrett zipped it in. Thomas caught it. So what is the strategy for Georgia Tech down 25 in the fourth? Are they gonna keep optioning to death, or are they gonna actually start playing football and pass the ball? They're gonna get sacked. He's panicking, and somehow he got away again. He got brought down that time. 3rd and 12. Tyquan Lewis on the sack. He takes off one more time. We're ready for it. If he takes off one more time, we're ready for it. Bad throw. I think Georgia Tech is going to get shut out for 3 quarters in a row. I think that's what's going to happen. Wide open ball.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Going to chew the clock out. We destroyed Georgia Tech because they are frauds. And I think we're going to play Clemson in the championship game. They can't hang with us. Georgia Tech never has. We're going to beat them in the playoffs, the semifinals for the 2nd straight year. We need to stop drawing them. Like, why do they keep making the playoffs? They're not a good football team.
That makes it 2nd and 10. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Check. Eight's brewing. Go. Set. Van Boston.
190, 3 touchdowns for LA. It's about to be 4 for the Heisman winner and the winner of like 3 other awards. Touchdown ball.
Watch two.
Andrews is in the run. Call it a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And going nowhere. We are playoff semifinal champs. Georgia Tech are frauds. We're Capital Bowl or the Orange Bowl champs. We're going to the championship game for the 2nd straight year in a row. We officially built a dynasty here of the Ohio State Urban Meyer. Play the game. Yeah, that was a pretty clever play design. Completely fooled Georgia Tech. And we shut them out for 3 straight quarters. They should have just had 6 points, honestly. Gabe cheated and phased through my player to help them score. Now I'm curious. I'm dying to know Who won between K-State and Clemson? 10 for 13, very, very ordinary day for him. 219.4. He didn't even need to do much. 142 through the air, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked only once. Longest was 22, 76 percentage. Elliott, 190, 3 touchdowns, 52 for Barrett, a touchdown. Ball had 53 and a touchdown. Thomas had 28 and a touchdown. 19 for Howard, 20 for Clark. Elliott, 22. Defensively, Cam Will, the best linebacker in college football with 8 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. I think he's better than Bryce Hager, who I would say is the next best linebacker I've ever had on Dynasty. Bryce Hager was very good. Cam Will is better, though. 2 tackles for loss and a sack for Perry. 4 tackles for loss and a sack for Bosa. Bosa had the single best defensive end season in a dynasty that I've ever had as well. He beat out Taylor Hart, beat out Noah Spence, Marcus Rush. Bosa is the man. Burrows had tackle for loss. Oh, Sean Oakman. Well, actually, I don't know. Sean Oakman's pretty nasty. And a sack for Powell. Mitchell had a tackle for loss. And a tackle for loss for Lewis and a sack for him. Very boring stats for Georgia Tech. Just 52 yards passing. We sacked Vadley 4 times. Longest pass was 20, 55% percentage, 104 exactly QBR. He had 42 yards rushing to a touchdown and 66 yards for Andrew. So who do we play in the championship game? You guessed it. We are rematching against 11-2 ACC champs Clemson. Well, they're 12-2 now. 12-2 ACC champs Clemson versus 14-0 Big Ten champs, the Buckeyes. We're playing one more time. Clemson is favored. Interesting. We already beat them once. So we have the edge in total defense. We're first against the run, 31st against the pass. They're 5th. Total defense are 29th. Points per game, they get 29. That's not going to be enough to beat us. We've been scoring a lot more now, and I guess, those close games that we had, Michigan State, and Georgia Tech have just awoken our offense. We have completely woken on up. So I guess it's not bad that we had a shootout, essentially, because it made our offense wake up and stop letting the defense do the heavy lifting all of a sudden. So our offense is now fully bloomed and ready to go. So for the second straight year, we're playing in the championship game in Glendale, Arizona. In real life, this game was played between Clemson and not Ohio State, but Alabama. And that, I guess you could say, dynasty of the two. Or what was it? The trilogy that they faced each other in 2015. Then they faced each other again in 2016. Then again in 2018. And they faced each other again, actually, in 2017 in the playoffs, where Alabama just destroyed Clemson. They played each other 4 straight years in the playoff. One was a semifinal game. The other 3 were championship games. Alabama and Clemson have a long history, a long rivalry. And Ohio State and Clemson played each other in the playoffs in 2016. Clemson won that one 31-0. Then Ohio State and Clemson faced off again in playoffs 2019. Ohio State should have won that. They should have won that game. I was actually rooting for that 2019 Ohio State team. But Clemson beat them, and they went on to lose to LSU. And then they faced off again, I think, during COVID, and Ohio State finally beat Clemson. So he's just bouncing off tackles. That's what we're doing. He's just going to bounce off tackles. Yeah, anyway, in 2021, Ohio State destroyed Clemson in the playoff game, and Ohio State would go on to lose to Bama in 2021. So how about Clemson finding their way to the championship game? We played again. We held them to 20 last meeting. Harry is there. Loss of 1. Why is he just wide open? Do something! Don't just watch him! Why does the game make my players do that? Attack! Go at him! It has my players stand there with their thumb up their butt. Bosa is there. Lost the 2. And our goal line defense was on point against Georgia Tech. The game had to cheat to make them score. Why are backups in the game? What? What? What is that? BS from the CPU as usual. He should have been tackled. Like, we brought a blitz. How does nobody touch Kelly? Elliott. Hot ball. Bro, why would he come over like that? We'll take the points. This is going to be a battle, I assume, because it was a battle the first time around. Clemson cannot have an easy time on offense like they did last drive.
second and 2.
That is not a first down.
3 yards.
Mike 5.
Okay, let me pick a play. Blown up. 4 people in the backfield. No, we're not going to be in this defense. No. That's all they do.
That brings him second and 5.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. They don't want to know.
That'll bring up third and 4.
Here we go. Try right. Go down. Mike 5. 36.
We took it away. I knew where he wanted to go. We took it away. No game. Pick is up and good. Nasty spin move from Elliott.
That makes it second and 6.
Caught ball. Good screen again, Thomas. Got 8. That screen pass has been working.
That makes it second and 2.
Man left. Pull down. 552.
Elliott up the middle again. Marshall! They weren't expecting that. I threw it as soon as we snapped it because I knew that we were going to get sacked. So we're trailing, but not for long. And the championship game, season 3, the final championship game for Ohio State in the base game. Uh-oh, it's a zone blitz. Look, it's a one-handed catch from behind him. He's a running back, and he's a Heisman winner, and 2 other award winners. Awards. Wasting. They're 2 men under on a goal line, and that's asking to be scored on. That is asking to be scored on. Tyson Dye is too small to be doing that. He ran all over us last meeting too. That's not happening this one. Bosa got Kelly. No way! The CPU scripts a stiff arm animation. Ridiculous. You're there, Bosa. Nothing. Bosa's actually pretty underrated in run defense. I say that wasn't a catch. We got lucky. Mike Williams, all he had to do was get his foot in bounds, and that was a wide open pass.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
I was about to say, hey, we should have got to him, at least affected the throw, and we did. 3 and out.
That'll make it 4th and 10.
We did get lucky that the CPU could have easily threw it, and they, for whatever reason, just held the ball. He is falling down. He is falling down. And as you just saw, last game against Georgia Tech, you saw Vad Lee phase through Joey Bosa. Phase through. This exact same scenario plays out. And what happens to me? Do you see me phase through this? Nope. You see me get tackled as he's falling down. He shifts right back up as soon as I pass by and tackles me. Yet Vad Lee ran right through me just fine, didn't get even tripped up, scored. Yet when I do it, I'm tackled. So no, I'm not making that up. I know the game in and out. I know when it cheats.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch. 552.
Oh! We were going to have that open.
That'll make it 4th and 6.
Oh, very good punt coverage.
Man left, man left. Go down, go down. Arms to the right. Arms to the right.
That's good for gain of 2 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
They're going to draw again, and it goes nowhere again.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
So do you see anybody? He fumbled it! And Bogart is on it! I was just about to say, do you see anyone shifting up out of their block and tackling Kelly? Or is everybody blocked off and engaged? Karma. Who laid the hit? Because that was a user hit stick, too. That was 100% a user hit stick. Oh, yeah, see, user. Who is it? Is it Perry? Yep, Josh Perry laying the wood and Bogart instantly diving on it. Turnover, and the game's first. What a play. Josh Perry, who has been overshadowed and sidelined. Well, he's like a second fiddle sidekick to Cam Will.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Because in the beginning of the season, it was Perry who was rated high and had the star, but now Cam Will is just completely taken over. I thought we fumbled there for a sec. It always makes me nervous whenever it zooms out like that.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Check, check. Right, Lion, right, Lion. Three down, 3 down.
And we don't get it.
That'll make it 4th and 2.
We're going to hold the ball as long as possible. We do not want their offense getting the football. Howard, just nothing. And we get the ball to start the second half, which is huge. Because Clemson scored their first drive. No, it's fine. It's fine. That would have we would have scored way too soon anyway, so that's not the worst thing in the world. How do they? That was supposed to be open. Why was he guarding the flat there? We're not making it from 49. Well, Elliott, right by you. Right by you. See, now this game is not scripted. Because again, it feels dynamic, right? My defense is being rewarded. Clemson's defense is good. It's completely unlike the Michigan game. Oh, touchdown! Barrett zipped it in there. James Clark. So they shouldn't get anywhere near the end zone on this. Not even close. He's going to get sacked and not even get it off. Joey Bosa and Tyquan Lewis. That's going to get us to halftime. Clemson just 10 points. Shut out in the whole second quarter. And we get the ball to the second half.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4. The pass falls incomplete. Clark was the intended receiver on the play.
I just did. Why didn't it let me like animate on the ball as well? Right there, loss of 4. We brought the blitz. Had a feeling they would hand it off. Michael Hill. I wish he threw that to Williams. I was going to user intercept that. I wish he would. Are they going to go Shakes? Sack! Well, he's tackled. Joey Bosa. Nowhere for Clemson to go. They but went behind the sticks immediately. It was a defensive battle our first meeting, and it's looking like it's going to be another one here. Which these games are good. They're fun because it feels, again, no script. It rewards my user effort. Well, Thomas took a shot, but he doesn't drop passes. That's not what he does. Wide open! James Clark is going to score! I was for sure thought we were going to get sacked there. 62 yards to James Clark. Longest play of the game for either team. We caught them. Not sure what Jaron Curse is doing. Wide open. So Clemson is now in trouble. They're down 14. Largest deficit of the game after being in the lead by a touchdown. Bro, this dude needs to fumble. I thought he was going to go outside. He goes inside.
Makes the reception. That's good for a gain
Way to be there, Williams. Loss of 2. We effectively shut down Tyson Dye. He's been a non-factor. Sack! Couldn't even get it off. Bosa. His first sack of the game. Clemson's got to settle for a field goal. This one is kind of long, too. Kick is up. And of course they make that. Of course they do. It bounces in. Clemson is in danger of letting the game get away from them. Barrett. Good block, Clark. Good block. And Thomas is injured. I don't understand how they can track me down that fast. When we can't do that to the CPU, we can't. Floating that, and Howard can't make the grab. I'm there with Bogert to loss of 3. Tyson Dye is not going anywhere this meeting. Intercepted in your mouth, game. You thought you could pull your BS on me. No, I clicked on and I turned around. Eli Apple. Right there. My voice is gone. Right there in step for step. Eli Apple. And when Clemson had a shot to get back in the game after they forced a stop, they give it right back. How backbreaking. How backbreaking for Clemson. They're so annoying. I had a feeling we were going to get stopped. So get those fours up. Interesting decision we're in right now. We could go for it, which I think we probably will do. Go for it. Got it, Elliott, and he got more. And again, that has to suck for Clemson. And how are they catching me from all the way over there? Should have just thrown it away. Why was it thrown like that? Wide open again. That's what we're doing. The game is mad that I caught them again, so it scripts a fumble. It scripts a fumble because the game is mad that we caught them lacking again. And on third down, too. So watch Clemson score because of that. Watch Clemson score because the game is mad that I caught them lacking. And I was going to score again in their mouth. Watch. Instant throwaway from Kelly. Clark had no reason to fumble that. None. He was wide open. We pull up the blitz. How well the arrogance and the cockiness to call a draw on 3rd and 7. Unbelievable. Clemson might even score less than the first meeting. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That must suck for them. They thought we were going to pass it. We didn't. Just ran it. Just ran it. I think that oh yeah, it might be over for Clemson. It might be over for Clemson. We're just gonna burn the clock. They did us a favor by pinning us all the way at the 1. It just gave us more time to waste time. I won't pitch it. Don't need to. Clemson still not calling timeouts. I think it's going to register once it gets under 2 minutes. Yeah, I guess right now. You took a little too long, Dabo. It's a little too late for that. Clemson down to their last timeout. One up 47 for Elliott. James Clark in the backfield. It's very good to see our defense play like ourselves. Because look what happens. We shut teams down on offense. We shut teams down on offense when we play like ourselves. And Elliott is injured. That's fine. That is okay. Come on, Bobby Howard to end the season for Ohio State Buckeyes. The dynasty is complete. What a dot from Barrett. Linebacker couldn't make a play, and Bobby Howard to cap off Ohio State dynasty scores it. What a dot. And we are back-to-back national titles. Winners, national title champions. We have won our defense, shut down Clemson, just like we shut down Georgia Tech. We returned to our old ways on defense. Again, we played bad for 2 games of the season. We're really 3. We played bad on defense for 3 games of the year. That's pretty good. To play, what? How many games? 15, I think. Right? Is it 15? Yeah. We played 15 games and only played bad on defense 3 of those. So that means the other 12 were locked down. That's a NCAA 14. I'll take that. That's good. It's impossible to play lockdown defense every game. JT Barrett, 251, 3 touchdowns, almost threw an interception, but didn't have any interceptions. Didn't have any fumbles either. And Urban Meyer hoists that trophy for the second straight year. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed Ohio State. I certainly have. And just like that, we are done with Ohio State. We're not even going to bother showing the offseason or any of that because there's no point. We're not playing another season with this team. So, man, it's been a wild ride. We started with Ohio State in January, and it is July, and we have finally finished off with the Buckeyes. Florida State's turn. They are for their season 3 to begin. So, if you're a Ohio State fan, comment down below because you'll see them again in 2019, but you're going to have to wait a while. But until next time, I hope you've enjoyed your time with Ohio State. Like, comment, and subscribe.